Hello everybody, welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'm bringing you today's episode. Once again, we're going over the power press. This time we are showing the power press progressions on a slightly higher limit table. We're going to do $50 minimum bet table going up to a $10,000 maximum bet. We're going to show how the progressions go, how many hits the player is looking for in order to get to table max, which is the entire point behind the power press. So generally losing money almost every roll, hoping for that one roll where one number rolls multiple times. That kind of beats the statistics. For our patrons out there, we will live roll this once we've finished the 3 initial videos. Anybody that's curious about those or any of the other exclusive videos, just go ahead and check the description down below. Otherwise, let's take a look. So I said we're looking at a $50 max or minimum bet. So we would actually be at 60 on the 6 and 8. Now I'm going to show this on the 4, on the 6, and on the 9, because the 4 and 10 will be the same, 5 and 9 will be the same, and 6 and 8 will be the same. Okay. So for the 4, the very first time it hits, you're going to have to throw in $2. You're going to throw in $2. It's going to pay $100, and it's going to go all the way up. The second time it hits, they're going to have to throw in $7 to pay the vig, and this is going to pay $300. And once again, they're going to go all the way up. That puts them at $450. That means they have a $22 vig on the next hit, which is going to pay $900. So let's look at what they currently have to work with. $1,350. Now there's a certain point where they tend to just simplify their bet down. This is probably going to be the point where they start simplifying it down a little bit. Collect 100, go to $1,250. Still not super simplified, but because you're so far away from the table max still, they don't want to just do 1,000. So $1,250. So we're looking at a $62 vig. $62 vig. All right? $1,250 would pay $2,500. $62 vig. Take it out. Why not? There's a certain point where you're just not going to throw the vig in anymore. So take it out. Although most players would actually throw this in. So look at what you got. Once again, look at what you got. Now here's a point where you're probably going to go ahead and simplify it down. The reason you're going to simplify it down is again to keep it, I guess, easy. You're going to go to $3,500. Now, the power press player could just go to $3,000 and collect the rest, but what they're looking at is, again, you're looking at trying to get to table max as fast as possible, correct? Well, if you go to $3,000, you're not going to be able to get to table max because $3,000, even if you throw the vig in, pays $6,000. That means you have $9,000 to work with. But if you go to $3,500, well, now you can do it, all right? So you're looking at a, let's see, 50, 150. You're looking at a $175 vig, all right? Which you can throw in if you want. In this case, I think we're going to go ahead and take it out. We're going to take out the vig. So this is going to pay $7,000, right? But we have a $175 vig, right? So we'll just do 8 1/4 for here. $8 1/4. Guess what you have right here? 10 grand. 10 grand. So you are now at table max. 5 hits. 5 hits to get to table max. After this, at this point now, you are looking at collecting $20,000. $20,000. Got a $500 vig, so $19,500. Still not too shabby. 5 hits to go from $50 to $10,000 on your bet. Again, this is why people play the power press. So let's look at the 6 and 8. So the 6 and 8, this is going to pay $70. Now, when you're playing at levels like this and you're power pressing, you're going to have to throw in a little bit more. So on the first hit, this player is going to have to throw in $20. And they're going to take their bet all the way up to 150. Now for 150, you typically just start looking at some standard progressions. Just regular presses. So you're going to collect a green, go up to 300 on the second hit. On the third hit, you're going to collect 50. You're going to go up to 600. The fourth hit, you're going to collect 100. Go up to 12. The fifth hit, you're going to collect 200. Go up to 24. Hit number 6. Collect 400. Go up to 48. Now on the seventh hit, 48 is going to pay 5,600. Now this is where you kind of have a little bit of thinking to do. What you have to work with is $10,400. $10,400. You could at this point just go ahead and do a standard progression up 9,600 if you wanted to. You could just throw in the extra money to get yourself up to 12,000, but this is, you kind of got to throw in quite a bit. So what you might do is you might go to 9,000. The next hit you're definitely going to hit table max, okay? Because 90 pays 105, right? So 900 would pay 1,050. 9,000 would pay 10,500. So when you have 10,500, you definitely have your 12,000 to work with while you're collecting a few thousand. 2, 4, 6, 8 hits. Takes a little bit more, 8 hits on a 6 or 8, and boom, there you go. You are at table max. What about the 5 and 9? Well, the 5 and 9, 50 is going to pay 70, right? Stack it all up. Go to 120. Then from there, you're going to start looking at what is it that I have to work with. Because this one is kind of a pain in the butt bet. So you're going to want to simplify it after this one. After this bet, you're going to simplify it down. So look at what you have to work with. That's going to pay $144. What do you have? You have 200. And 59. Go to 250. So the first hit, stack it up. Second hit, go to 250. Okay. Now the third hit, that's going to pay 350. So let's do 400 for 50. So you have an idea of what you're working with. You've got 600 bucks. Go to 5. The next hit, 5 is going to pay 700. I'm going to pay 1,200 for 5. Go to 1,000. Again, you're keeping your bets somewhat simple for now. For now. You are going to have to make it a little bit complex again at a certain point. 1,000 is going to pay $1,400. Throw in 100. Go to 2,500. Next hit, that's going to pay 3,500. So we will do 5,000 for 1,500 because we're going to be using these checks. And we're just going to go to 5,000. Next hit. 5,000 pays 7,000. Collect 2,000. There you go. 2, 4, 6, 7 hits. 7 hits. And you go from 50 bucks to $10,000. Every hit after that is going to pay $14,000. It's not bad. Not bad at all. That is pretty much what they're going for. Thank you, everybody, by the way, for the coffees. Really appreciate that. And yeah, there you go. That is the power press on kind of a mid-level table. $50 minimum bet, $10,000 maximum bet. The third video on this, we will go ahead and show it on a $100 minimum bet going up to a $20,000 maximum bet. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you find it interesting, illuminating, enlightening, or at least just plain fun. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye now. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and as promised, a little bit more detail on things that we are working on. So again, we want to continue trying to expand the channel. We're really hoping to be able to add roulette as soon as possible, and then some video keno, video slots, stuff along those lines. Unfortunately, it ate up almost all of our cash, paying off all of our bills during the month of January while we were down. And now that the holidays have ended, YouTube's payouts have dropped significantly. So we're kind of treading water here as far as all that goes. Do have a lot of things we want to add, though. Not just those things, those additional games, and hopefully some carnival games and such like that. But the live streams. The biggest problem right now with the live streams is with 3 jobs combined between the 2 of us, 4 if I include the 20 to 30 hours a week I'm putting into the YouTube channel. It's very, very difficult for me to have a day and time that I can commit to doing the live stream every single week, because we also have our very young child to take care of. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being on Monday nights or Tuesday afternoons, or possibly both. I intend to do at least one live stream exclusively for our patrons, and then another one on the YouTube channel. So possibly both days. We also have a few other things that we really want to attempt to move forward on. I'm just running into either time or skill set issues. I do want to eventually have a website going for us. I did used to program websites over a decade ago. A lot of things have changed, and I just don't have that time. And not a whole lot of knowledge on the current state of building websites, hosting what sites can host, and how to build up the e-commerce stuff. So if anybody has any skill sets along those lines and would like to answer some questions or just help us out, shoot us an email, sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. Also, I really hope to be able to start adding some exclusive stuff from Sin City Living, logoed shirts, hats. I'm looking to get custom dice made, even custom layouts made, although those would be pretty expensive. But I know zero about e-commerce and drop shipping and anything along those lines. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, please email me. I would love to ask you some questions and see if you can answer a few to help me figure out how to get that going. Same thing with designing our logos. I had some logos designed, very, very small logos, unfortunately, not big enough to blow up to put on t-shirts and stuff like that. And again, I know I know nothing about logo design, graphic design, any kind of websites that could do it. I literally know nothing. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area also, please email me, and you're willing to answer some questions, please email me and let me know. I'll admit I don't even know where to start as far as asking some questions, but I'm sure I'll ask a few, and that'll trigger a few more, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that, and of course we do hope to continue to improve our AV setup, but I am an AV moron, so also right there, if you have any skill sets or knowledge in that area, please email me, and are willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. We would love to help. Otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we're very excited to continue bringing you our videos. Bye now.